Ahoy, everyone. Troy, James, welcome aboard. Hey, mateys, if you happen to be catching this on the replay, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. It helps me out. So buttons on your underwear. I lied to you. I said I would be broadcasting from uh, Mexico Beach. Well, I'm about maybe 40 miles past that. Those people are noisy over there. I'm in Panama City, Florida. So I'm not right on the ocean. There's a reason why. I was headed to downtown Panama City, had about 2 more miles to go, and all of a sudden I noticed a place that I want to go to. I need two things if I can find them. One of them is sandals, and the other is an electric coffee pot. Carol, welcome aboard. My electric coffee pot, uh, well, I did cut the cord off of it because I am a scrapper, but the rest of it, I threw it in the dumpster. Yeah, I don't have room to save it in here. So yeah, the coffee pot bit the dust. I still have my pour over, so I can heat water and pour over. Which, you know, when I'm boondocking, I don't have electricity, so therefore I use the pour over, um, which is fine. But when I do have electricity, it's kind of a luxury. Well, it is a luxury, but use the electric coffee pot. Kick back and microwave yesterday's coffee and wait for the electric coffee pot to make another pot. Hey, that's what I'm used to doing, anyways. Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. Carol, howdy, howdy. Um, howdy. Pirates don't say howdy, do they? I guess cowboy pirates do. I almost stopped at a restaurant this morning. It was over by Apalachicola, Appalachia, wherever I was when I was watching Bob and Sue. Apalachicola. Cola. Anyways, there was a restaurant that was called the Red Pirate. It looked cute. I kept on going. I'm at that point in time now where there's going to be a lot more Walmart parking than there is state park parking. I got 15 days till payday. uh, Jobs haven't come through for Shift Smart nor GPM. I'm getting down to the wire. I don't like that, and I'm babying the truck. I'm probably going to have to buy some oil today because she's using about a quart of oil every day now. Um, and $40 to $60 of gas per day because I'm running at high RPMs because of not being able to shift into high gear. But what do? You know, I just take the back roads and enjoy and count my blessings. That's important. Don't if you sit there, oh woe is me, well, more woe is going to come on you. But if you count your blessings, well, then more blessings come your way. Look at this. All you people are setting up prayers for me, and by gosh, they're working. I know this. I want to say prayers for other people because I keep hearing sirens. Of course, I'm in a larger populated area, not far from, what's the name of that Air Force base? Just west of the home of the Thunderbirds, I think it is. Tiffindale, or not Tiffindale. Timesdale. What's the name of the Air Force Base where I'm close to? Pretty interesting driving through there. I didn't see any planes. I sure seen a lot of radar dishes and conning towers, or I don't know, maybe they don't call them conning towers. That's on a submarine. You know, the tower control things. Margie, welcome aboard. Margie and Jeff, good to see you. No, I'm not at Aggie's mom's house. Oh, you're not talking to me, James. All right. Tyndall, thank you, Margie. Kyle, welcome aboard. And there's Nancy Drew. Oh, this is great. So, yeah. I am really kind of surprised at the 180-degree difference between peoples. You get away from the shore, and it's poor people. You get up here, closer to the shore, and it's, oh my gosh, who can afford these unbelievably awesome looking homes? I don't know if they're even homes. Are they cottages? Because I actually don't see all that many people around these big places. So maybe there's summer homes on the Gulf of Mexico. Holy cow, how many Benjamins do you have to have in your pocket for that? Pretty amazing. No, Jill, I almost put my toe in, but gosh, the wind was blowing so hard. It's very gray. It's 59 degrees right now. I'm probably my next stop this afternoon after I do the Goodwill outlet here. I'm going to look for sandals and a coffee pot. Probably going to be Pensacola. That's probably where I'll be doing the next live stream tonight. Or, if the winds blow the right way, I might end up in Alabama. I do know a lady who lives in Gulf Shores. Now, Gulf Shores isn't all that big of a place. But on the other hand, it's about 40 miles south of where I need to be. So will I take an 80-mile trip just to see if I might find her? I know her name. Does anybody else know her name? I used to have her on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. If there's a Walmart, I could go into the Walmart and who knows, maybe she's there. But I'm sure she's not. She's retired. So the only reason that she would be at a Walmart is if she was shopping. And living in Gulf Shores, they probably don't go to Walmart. Although I will say this. I went through a town actually it was this side of Mexico Beach. St. John's. And I'm right along the coast, and I'm looking at all these monster, beautiful homes, and there sits a Dollar General right in the middle of all of it. Huh? I mean, you can throw a quarter from the front door of the Dollar General and probably hit the water. It wasn't up on stilts, but I guess they've got insurance for that, right? A lot of these places are up on stilts. They're, 10 feet off the ground. I don't know if I'd like that. I'd have to have an elevator. They probably do. I don't know. Sue is here. Welcome aboard. Yeah, they are, Margie. They are everywhere. You're driving along, you're out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a Dollar General. On my phone, I saw something I never saw. Timmy, welcome aboard. No, it's not Jill's channel, but good guess. You never know. One of these days it could be. The views are better on stilts. Yeah, yeah, they are. But I'm sure it's to let the hurricane waters run underneath. But then what happens to your vehicle? Does it get washed away? My background a clue? Yes, it is, Nancy Drew. What can I say? I wasn't allowed to film the people there. In fact, the feature channel wasn't allowed to film the people there. Next door to Family Dollar. We have that in Kent City, Diane. We have in Kent City, Michigan, there's a Dollar General, one of the newer ones. It's up on the hill. Then you come down the hill and you've got Family Dollar and Dollar Tree in the same entryway. They're combined. It's different. But let me see if I can find this one picture. I was astonished. This was in Georgia. Can't remember the name of the town in Georgia, but it was about 25 miles into Georgia out of Florida. Good grief. They're dumping trash here at the Goodwill store, and they're really making loud noises. All right, and it's sprinkling again. Let me see. Gallery. Yep, here it is. Now if I can just make it bigger. I can't make it any bigger. Well, let me see if I can hold it up. Now what happened? Why won't that show up? I know why. Green screen. No, it's not Ashes in April, Timmy. And thank you, Jill, for reminding people. What is going on with this phone? It's just going nuts. All I want to do is change the virtual background to none for a minute. Okay. Can you see that? That's a Dollar General market. They have fresh produce. They have a bakery. It's like being in a mom and pop store or Piggly Wiggly or, yeah, it's amazing. But everything is just like a Dollar General's. It's just the addition of, butcher and dairy, bakery, produce. It was weird. Restrooms and a customer service desk. I mean, it's just like being in a normal, I guess you could say, small town grocery store. I mean, they got a ways to go to compete with Walmart, but yeah, I was surprised. All right, let me change this again. Oop, don't pick that one. Yeah, that's my back seat. Hey, I'm traveling, All right. Now, let's see. I've missed a lot in chat. I am past Mexico Beach, Sue. I am in Panama City. Mexico Beach came up, and I still had an hour and a half before showtime, so I pressed on. The porn DVD. No. I don't know if you'd call a clothing optional place a porn video. I don't know. Yeah, the back seat is trashed. No, not really. It's just cluttered. Like the clothing that's back here behind me, it's got a fresh smell because I did laundry before I left. Yeah, believe it or not, except for the coals that are up on top, because I slept in the front seat of the truck last night, I used the coals to pad myself in and be a little more comfortable. I didn't quite trust the Walmart that I was at to go ahead and sleep in the camper. I decided to stay up front where I could keep an eye on things better. Oh, Carol, welcome aboard. Is it? Okay. I am just barely into Panama City. I am 2 miles east of downtown Panama City. I'm right next to, there's a Burger King, there's a Goodwill outlet store. I'm still on 98, Highway 98. And then after I leave the Goodwill store after the live stream, I'm going to see if I can find some sandals. I've looked at several different stores, Salvation Army even. I have not found any sandals that fit me. Yeah, I got clodhopper feet, but and I need a coffee pot, an electric coffee pot. No, it's not Grand Marais, Timmy. Grand Marais, he actually does not do content, so technically he's a supporter, not a channel. Oh, you're going to Panama City next month? Oh my gosh. I'd hang out and wait for you. Well, I'm going to keep moving on. I want to keep moving west. I've got to look up Lily, send her an email. I have her email, so maybe I'll hear back from her in time before I hit Texas. But then I emailed Terry in Florida and never heard back from him. Of course, I looked at the last time that he answered email. It was in August of 2020. Otherwise, it's Facebook. My Facebook doesn't work. So, yeah. And when I went to contact Traveling Robert, I could get his email off of his videos. I get to the part that says, you click the I'm not a robot. I click that, hit submit. And all of a sudden a red box pops up. Unable to complete at this time. Please retry. Okay. Submit. Same thing. Over and over and over again. And I had a good signal and everything. So don't ask me why Captain Jack can't get a hold of Traveling Robert. And I thought, well, I should have got a hold of Sonia, the RV DJ, and she could have got a hold of Robert for me. But I didn't see her until this morning at Bob and Sue's for flying over the Grand Canyon. There's Sonia, but I didn't even ask her because I'm already, 150 miles away. Yeah, it is a little sparse. Jill, the truck is holding. That's going through about a quart of oil every day. Over $40 of gasoline, but I'm only traveling about 200 miles a day. But $40 worth of gasoline, yeah, it's starting to hurt me. Because I should be able to go 400 miles. Man, not quite. 300 miles, let's say, on $40 worth of gasoline, but it ain't happening. That's what I budgeted per day. Because I don't want to, if this truck blows up, I don't want to be hauled to the trash yard with a full tank of gas. Now, how in the world? Timmy, you need a clue? Well, I gave a clue. I gave a very good clue. And Troy picked up on it, and he won. Troy, do you want to do your ticket now? all I could find here in Florida, I can't even show it to you. Yeah, it is Tracy. You must have recognized the clothing optional park. Bam, just like that. Troy guessed it. He's got a good eye. Yeah. Let me put. I won't change the settings just yet. Let me put her picture up. This one's a recent one. That's Tracy. And then here's her channel channel banner. So congratulations, Troy. A perfect clue. Timmy thought it had something to do with porn. I don't know why. Yeah, Tracy does have a good channel. I've been thinking about featuring her for some time, but just never got around to it. Wait, that's Let's Turn It Up World. Oh, come on. I know I got Tracy's in here. No, I don't. All right, we'll just leave her picture up. But Adventures Over 50 is the name of her channel. Adventures Over 50. Troy wrote it out exactly perfectly. And now Sue has put the link. I'll put it on the screen too, just to be proper, even though you can't click on the screen to get to Tracy's channel. But at least you know that that is Tracy's channel link. Yeah, she's amazing. But yeah, she's full time. She's been doing this, and her attitude is what really makes her channel way cool. She has got the most gracious, grateful attitude. I mean, shit happens to her, and she just goes, "Oh well." You know, she just kind of gets through it. Like her van, she's had issues with her van. It's cost her a couple grand over the last 6 weeks, and she's like, "Well," and she just keeps going. And that I admire that. I super admire anyone that just doesn't go oh boo hoo or uh, she's not a quitter. That you ain't gonna stop her. you know, she's gonna keep going. Yeah, and she's cute. That's true. Very cute. Yeah. Um. Yeah. You're right, Sue. She went and not. It didn't take her that long to go from 200 subs to 30,000 subs. That's amazing. I should be so cute, right? Well, the road track, the road track is a popular vehicle, partially because Hobotech has one. Justin and Christina had one. Now they've got that big monster van that they've got. Who else has a road track? There's a couple other channels out there. Timmy Ray says boo. Hey, not boo hoo, just boo. But all YouTube and everyone on YouTube, even the B. And you don't have her? I'm surprised, Timmy. All right, I'm going to let me see if I can change this a minute. Just for a minute. Dang, I'm getting wet. Anyways, Troy, this is what I got here. The Monopoly. Couldn't find a cash word. And yeah, but at least it's winning something. Am I going to have to put the window up? Not yet. But anyways, we'll scratch that off for you here in a minute. Jill doesn't want to look at my mess. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were the ones that had a road track. I was like, I know there's somebody else had a road track that I know quite well. The White House channel? Why would we want to go there? Not yet. That reminds me. Coming through South Carolina and Georgia, I seen some amazing, what you could probably call plantation homes. Setting back and got the long driveway and all the big trees and the moss hanging off the trees. And holy Christmas, and beautiful homes. And then you see burned out trailers and just squalor. And then in another mile, you see another, my God, what a house. It just so incongruous, Oh, okay. James, when I was at Barnwell, no, wait, not Barnwell. When I was at General Coffee State Park, I came in at night and I got all set up in my campsite. And all of a sudden I looked across and went, oh my. Well, I kind of snuck around. It was on my way to the bathroom and peeked my little flashlight on the license plate, and it said, I don't know, it wasn't Kansas, but that motorhome was almost identical to Jerry's. And then I saw the guy the next morning, the owner. Yeah, not Jerry, but I was like, oh my goodness, I've got a gift for him in my van. I can give it to him now. But it wasn't Jerry. I have a southern charm. She might. I don't. Oh, the cotton field? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a dumb Yankee. Yeah, the Black Beauty. No, I thought it was the Black Pearl. Isn't that what Jerry calls his motorhome, the Black Pearl? I could be wrong. Well, Sue agrees with me. You might get outvoted here, James. All right, so we're going to scratch this off here in a few minutes. It's a Monopoly. This is for Troy, because he correctly guessed Tracy up here. You ever notice that Troy always he knows all the really pretty girl channels. I mean, you got Tina, you got Freedom Dove, you got Tracy, Lori's Way, the knockouts. All right, what do we got to do here? Scratch your lock numbers, play area, then scratch the corresponding numbers in the lock's numbers 1 through 5. 3, 4, 5. All right. And then you win the prize. What's below it? If you can match all the numbers in a lock, win the prize shown for that lock. Each lock is played separately. Okay, we'll figure this out. The first number that we need to try to match is 14. So I'm looking up here. Yep, there's a 14. So you got to completely match all the numbers in a lock to unlock it. Okay, so on lock number 4, we've matched one number so far. Yeah, you have to be 35, Timmy, I think. Yeah, you're close. You're not going to run. Okay. Yeah, Troy, I can be accused of the same thing. Yeah, it's 35. Boy, Sue and I are just agreeable about everything today. Even about bringing back Dirty Minds for Monday nights. Is it going to be, Sue? Timmy will enjoy that one. I think he's been there before. Okay, 22 is the next number we got to look for. There's a 22 in lock number 1. And okay. I think Timmy's 33 or 34. I'm not sure, Nancy. I know he's totally in love with you. Yeah, James, you're a little beyond it, maybe. I have a rebel flag. I didn't bring it with me, but it's flying at my house right now, next to the bus. Yeah, we definitely want Dirty Minds to come back. You can repeat material from before, but maybe isn't. It seems like I saw somewhere. There's like Dirty Minds 1, Dirty Minds 2, Dirty Minds 3. I don't know. Nancy, you're picking on Timmy now. All right, we got to find a 20. I just did 20. Lock number 1. Now we've gotten 2 out of 5 numbers. We may unlock puzzle. We got a chance to unlock puzzle number or lock number 1. Okay, 3 is our next number, and sure enough, lock number 1 has a 3. So now there's only 2 numbers left at 18 and 23 to have all the numbers for lock number 1. Proud Yankee. I'm a proud Yankee. Well, yeah, I am. I've got the Union Jack, not the Union Jack. That's British. I've got the. I've got both in my yard. Actually, I got to say this: the only flag that's flying right now in my yard is the rebel flag, if you will, the Confederate flag, because the pole came down that I was using for the United States flag. So, yeah, I'm a Yankee rebel. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a Confederate flag. I know there's people that say, you can't have a Confederate flag. They had slaves and blah, blah, blah. I sound like Blind Views right now, I know, except my voice is higher than his. But the crybabies are saying you can't have that. Yes, you can. And stop taking down statues of Robert E. Lee and all the other Confederate so-called famous generals and people. And yeah, why? It's part of our history. If we don't remember our history and embrace our history, so to speak, by remembering it and understanding it, we're bound to repeat it. And by God, we don't want to repeat some of our history. You find another woman for a girlfriend. Geez, Timmy. She got a sister? Thank you, Sue. All right. Let's get back to Troy's winning ticket here. Yeah. The next number is a 5. I see a 5 in lock number 3. And a 5 in lock number 5. You got to be watchful here because there are numbers, there are repeat numbers. I bet you are, Nancy. 13. I'm looking for number 13. Uh-oh, I don't see. Oh, there's a 3 that we missed on puzzle number 3. But I don't see a 13 whatsoever. So no 13s. Well, about time, Timmy, because that's all you talked about since we first knew you. You wanted an Asian woman. I'm glad that you finally found an Asian gal. Treat her right. Yeah, we got to get big money for Troy. All right. The next is a 19. And that's another one that I do not see. All right. 26. Yep, there's a 26 in lock number 2. And also, nope, no more 26s, and my feet are getting wet. It's raining just the right way that my feet are getting wet. All right, I'll put the window up a bit. 65 degrees? I don't quite believe that. I think that thermometer in the truck reads a little high. Because now I'm not running the heat or nothing. So, well, the engine's off. But I still think that's a little high. Yeah, it says 65. Feels like 59 and windy to me. And rainy. Yeah, that's the important part, that they're both happy, Nancy. Both. So don't be a narcissist, Timmy. Don't be a control freak. All right, we are looking for what? 30 is our next number. We've gone through 10 numbers already, and we've had 2 duds. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 18 numbers. What's that? Why you got to get Troy big money? Everybody wished for you to get big money, but it's gambling. You know, you scratch a ticket, you either win or you lose. Okay, 30. We're looking for the number 30. I don't see it. All right, next number is 11. Pretty sure I saw an 11. Yep. There's an 11 on 2 of the locks. That would be number 4 and number 5 locks. Both had the number 11. Okay, next. Now you're all thinking, now where am I going to broadcast from tonight and who am I going to broadcast? Don't you worry about it. I'll probably be in Pensacola. That much is kind of a given. The who, that's a secret. I can't tell you. All right, 25. I don't see a 25. All right. We just need 2 more numbers for lock number 1. 27 is the next number. Don't see a 27. We need 18 or 23 to unlock. You're going back to bed. Oh, no, Jill. Hey, you better be over the flu by the time I get there. but I will bring you some hot chicken soup. Yeah, please, Joe. Maybe you can watch the 6 o'clock show. Yeah, I won't quite make it to Arizona today, but thank you for thinking about it, Jill. Appreciate it. Gordon, you are always welcome to come aboard, but thank you for asking. Uh, Tracy here is her channel link is the one right below there. Adventures Over 50. If you go up in the chat, you'll find where Sue posted it. But she is a full-time RVer. She has a road trek. She's done a lot of adventures. Very cool channel. You would enjoy her for sure if you don't already have her. And Troy figured it out right away. And he just boom. Not with her picture, but one of the scenes that I stole from one of her videos. All right, next. So that's why we are scratching off a ticket for Troy. The next, let's see, we had a 27. That's in puzzle number 2. I don't see any other 27s. Okay. The next number is a 1. I don't see any 1s. Next is an 8. We need an 18, but there is an 8 in puzzle number 3 and puzzle. Lock number 8, or number 4 and number 3 both have the number 8 as part of their combination thing. Okay, thank you, Timmy. Good one, Trailer Traveling. You know, a lot of us can say we're adventures over 50. I was thinking of telling Tracy now, I know how old you are, but don't change your channel. Don't change it to the different number. All right. Next, we did number 8. It was on 2. Okay. Next number is 29. I know I saw a 29. Yep, twice I did. There's a 29 on lock number 2 and on lock number 5. So we have 3 numbers left. We need 2 numbers on lock number 1. We need 2 numbers on lock number 2, lock number 3, lock number 4, and lock number 5. They all need 2 numbers. And we have 3 left. This could get crazy. All right, here we go. Can't bear weight on it. Aw. 18. Fantastic. Lock number 1, you just need 1 more number, which is 23, to unlock it. Are there any other 18s on the locks? No. Okay. Number 9. Oh, excuse me. Let me take a drink a minute. See if it makes it any better. Probably won't. Why are all these people leaving? And they're leaving because they did have outdoor tables, but it's raining. So it was kind of like a flea market. Oh, well. I didn't want to be outside anyways. All right. Number 9. Okay. Lock number 3 has a 9. And that lock only needs 1 number, which is a 7. So we're down to the last number. We need a 23 or a 7 to unlock one of these vaults. Whoo! Wait a minute. I just saw 9 that we missed. That was on lock number 5. So now we have 3 locks that only need one number. And those numbers are 21, 23, and 7. Okay, here we go. Last number is a 23. You did it, Troy. We got a winner here. We don't know how much yet. We unlocked puzzle number 1, or puzzle. Lock number 1 is unlocked. I'm going to double check everything here. 23, 23. Okay. Yep. We had the 20. We had the 18. We had the 3. The 22. Yep. And the 23. So it's definitely unlocked. Now I'm going to make I'm going to make you wait a few minutes before I tell you what your prize is. Watch it be a free ticket or $3. Now, the least you can win is, it doesn't tell me on the front. But let's see, the least that you can win. What the heck? Okay, these are different than Michigan for sure. Because on the Michigan tickets, they go through all the different prizes that there are. Well, I'm hoping it's a big one. I'm hoping it's so big that I got to drive back to Tallahassee to cash it in for us. It does not say what the minimal win is. I paid $3 for it. You know, I gave away a $3 ticket yesterday. I was coming out of Georgia. I stopped at a gas station and I walked in and said, get a cup of coffee. Didn't have coffee. This seems to be typical of almost every gas station I go to. They don't have any coffee. You got to go to a big gas station. If you go to these little ones out in the sticks, no English and no coffee. Now, in this one, not only did he not have coffee, but I had a $3 ticket that was worth a free ticket. Never mind how he spoke, but he couldn't do it. I finally said, well, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm in Florida, and I got a Georgia ticket for $3. Well, I was at a bigger gas station, got to talking with a guy named John. He was a clerk. I said, do you ever go to Georgia? And he said, oh, now and then. I said, well, here's a $3 ticket that, you need to go to Georgia to cash it in. I'm not going to Georgia. So he was like, wow. It's like random give somebody a $3 ticket, but he's got to drive to Georgia. He says, just so happens my girlfriend's going to Georgia tomorrow. So I said, well, don't forget, there's a $3 ticket there. All right. Troy's sitting there waiting with bated breath. Oh, you don't know that, Troy. What if it's a monster? Well, a monster would come back to me anyways. Half of it, I'll pay the taxes. Let's see. It says went up to 100,000. And on the back, it says something about winners of under 600. We can cash those in at a lottery or retailer. Yeah, right. I bet you walk into a gas station with a $600 winner and they're going to say, we don't have that kind of money. But anywhere from 600 to 100,000, you got to claim it in person in Tallahassee. So let's see what you got. You've got Troy, you got a $50 winner. I shit you not. $50. You're like the second largest winner on this. Let me change the screen here. Bye, Tracy. Hello, William. I just seen you sneak in. Grand Marais, Troy from Michigan. That's Carol from Michigan's cousin. Anyway, he guessed Tracy, which is Adventures Over 50, as a featured channel. And you see that lock up here. Whoops. Right there. The numbers down here matched. He unlocked it. $50. So now rethink what you just said, Troy. Oh man, you are awesome. This will help me along the way. That's, I've been putting $40 worth of gas in. Tonight I'll put in $50 worth of gas. Or I'll put in 40 and buy, at least 1 or 2 quarts of oil. Because she is going through about a quart of oil now every day. Shouldn't used to use any oil at all, but until this transmission started acting up. It's not using any transmission fluid. I will say that. We don't have a leak. And who knows, maybe if I can get to fills. Maybe he can find a transmission. We'll see. I think I should send him a text, ask him ahead of time. All right. This is awesome, Troy. And now I got to remember it before I leave the state of Florida. Because Pensacola isn't that far. If I get to Pensacola today, I'm on the edge of Florida, so I'll have to catch that in definitely today. That's funny to me. So, yes, I'm going to go into Goodwill here in a few minutes, see if they got any sandals, coffee pot. Go from there. Head to Pensacola. I got to set up. I got to do a thumbnail for tonight's live stream, 6 o'clock. I'm actually in the central time zone now. The computer is telling me that it's still central, or not. It still says Eastern time. My clock in the truck is showing Eastern time, but my phone has switched to Central. So it's 11:53 right now, Central time. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm on your time zone now, Timmy. 2 quarts of oil and 3 gallons of gas. That's about it. Yeah, cheapest seems to be Dollar General. They're about $7 for a quart. You go in a gas station, buy it, they're going to charge you $9, $10, $11, $12 for a quart of oil. That's insane. $7's insane as far as I'm concerned, but that's the cheapest I've been able to find it. Although up in Michigan, Pep Boys was cheaper than Dollar General by about $1. But who knows? Yeah, I thought of that too. I will be double checking to see what it says. Now, like when I set up today's live, it did say Eastern Standard Time. So if my computer still says Eastern Standard Time, that's what it will set it for. But I will be in Central Standard Time, but I just got to say, okay, it might be, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, but I better be live right there because it's 6 Eastern. So I know. Well, time zones can get you screwed up, but I think I might be catching on. Maybe. I don't know, Timmy. No, I probably won't. Because I'm too far south. I think you're in northern Louisiana, and I'm hugging the coast. Um, Now, once I get to Houston, then I got to start angling up a little bit, but I got to do that anyways to be in line to get to Tucson, kind of the more direct route. Because if I go down in Texas, I'm wasting miles. So my goal is Tucson because of the meetup in February and June. But it looks like I'll be missing you on this trip to the west. I might catch you on the way back, April, May, who knows? Yeah, northeast, okay. I thought about going to your house, Timmy, but I think the wiser choice is Texas Phil's place. And I think he's probably more likely to have a transmission for this truck. Maybe. Unless you got one floating around your yard. I need a 2004, well, it fits a 2004 Chevy Silverado with a 5.4 Triton engine. And it's a Allison transmission. Yeah, we would be in trouble in no time. I'd have an Asian girlfriend next. Oh my goodness. Captain's got to have one in every port, right? No. Oh my goodness. Well, I want to say thank you again, Troy. This is definitely going to help me along the way. You see how it plays out, and Sue will agree with me, and I think most of you will. I think positive. That's goes without saying. I'm in the Lord's hands, and that's really all about positive or good karma or whatever you want to call it. For me, it's coming from the man upstairs, but again, it's synchronicity and motion. You say, well, synchronicity, that's not about God. Yes, it is. Or karma, that's not about God. That's Eastern stuff. Yes, it is. And you remember, he created everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. There we are. I know I'm ugly, but no, it's all God's creation. And what we do with God's creation is really up to us. That's what it's here for. You want to read your astrological chart every morning, that's fine, as long as you have God's blessings for it. With the tarot cards, yeah, I have God's blessing for it. That's how I feel. Now you can argue with me all day long. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll have something to talk about, won't we? All right. Yes, thank you, Troy. See, Timmy's busy. He's got him a girlfriend. I ain't interrupting that stuff. Phil's been married for a while, so I can bother him. All righty. And if shove comes to push, I may have to stay put for a while till like the last day in December. Hurry up. Find a truck to replace this truck if I can't find a transmission. And I think Phil's got a backhoe that we can chain the camper, pick it up off of this truck, and put it on a new truck and do all the swapping out that I need to do. And then I'll have to, fortunately, Phil's got room that he could probably hide this thing. I don't think he has too much trouble with the township anyways. But, I park this thing off to the side. Maybe, he could take the engine out of it and just cut the rest of the truck up in little pieces. And because there ain't nothing on here that any Texan boy wants. Other than the engine, everything else is rusted out piece of shit. Or I'd have to send him the signed off title in June, which I think he'd be okay with waiting for that too. Because I looked and I double looked and I triple looked. I do not have the title to this truck with me. It's obviously in my dresser drawer at home. Oh, I think I've already gone past Nancy Drew's house. Otherwise, yes. You never know. But we are here by God's grace. Yes, we are blessed. Be positive and have a good attitude, and it will be returned to you. Put that on the screen, Sue. I 100% agree with that. And if Dolly Parton wants to sing about Christmas cookies, I'm good with that too, sugar baby. I had Cooking with Rick going for a minute there this morning. But yeah, it's a Dolly Parton song. It's one of her Christmas songs. I sure do like those Christmas cookies, baby. The Dolly Parton. Maria should sing it. All right. Well, this is awesome. What? Oh, I see. I've always liked Dolly. Who doesn't? She's married, so. But I've yeah. Who doesn't like Dolly Parton? I don't care who you are. You love her. She's great. And then there's Sally Fields. Never mind. Attitude. Attitude is everything. Absolutely. that was loud. That's a good one, Gordon. He probably did. Oh my. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, I needed that. That's the best laugh I've had in about an hour now. Oh, goodness. I got a Hispanic girl last night, and she was talking to herself. I thought maybe she had things in. I looked at her and said, "Are you talking to yourself?" She said, "Yeah." Or she said, "Yes," proper English, yes, and kind of laugh and chuckle. I said, "Well, you know what I say whenever a group of you are all together just chattering away, I stop you and say, easy for you to say." I do that with Asians, and they're speaking their native language, and I just come up and say, "Hey, easy for you to say." Today's not Tuesday. It's all right. It's a little on the edge, but it's not. We're not. We can only use naughty words on Tuesdays. And we still got to be careful on Tuesday. We don't want any women bashing, nothing racial, none of that shit. Just fun. And most of our jokes are going to be sexual anyways, but, we can still do the jokes like pig in the mud on Tuesdays. Pig fell in the mud. Ha ha. Well, we can do that during the week too. All right. Money, personality. Well, I wouldn't doubt that Sally Fields has a couple dollars. We know Dolly does. Well, what does that have to do with it? She is one excellent entertainer. And that's the same with Gidget. The Flying Nun. That chick that was with Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit, Sally Fields. Yeah. Talent. Good talent. Yes. What's not to love? Yeah. The Beautiful Eyes. Yeah. Yeah. All that and a bag of chips. Hey, it's 1:05. What am I doing on here? Or is it 12:05? I don't know. Yeah, she does. Another one is Johnny Depp, who I kind of stylized myself after. That man, he is incredible. He keeps his costumes with him. And whenever he has the opportunity, he goes into a children's hospital and visits the kids in character as Captain Jack Sparrow. I think that's cool. Plus, he gives money away too. And so does my sister Taylor. Well, she's not my sister. She and I just have the same birthday. Yeah, that is an excellent, excellent movie. I always enjoyed Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds and Sally Fields were fantastic. All right. It's time to say I'll see you at 6. Blah, 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 on the seashore. I'll see you at 6 on the seashore. See you at 6 on the seashore. Something like that. Maybe we'll sell seashells too. Fair winds and smiles. And thank you, Troy. And may God bless. Good afternoon, ladies. End the stream. All right.